I'm finally starting to calm down, but I think it's time to go over this. So, their Instacart shopper stopped doing my order halfway through, lied about the items being out of stock, and only brought what he did buy halfway up the laneway. He still had a half a laneway to go and a set of stairs. I'm disabled. I have the hip of a, I don't know, 90-year-old man now. It's bone on bone. I don't bend. I don't bend the knee. I don't bend the hip. Like, I try not to bend them. If the hip bends too far, it gets stuck. So I'm definitely not bending over to pick up a box. Because the only way to do it would be with my back. And that's not safe. So here's under the 100% satisfaction guarantee, customers are eligible for a refund or a credit if they report a quality order issue. To qualify for the refund or the credit under the guarantee, the customer must place the order through the Instacart platform, for which the 100% satisfaction guarantee text appears on the checkout screen, and report one of the order issues identified below 1 week of delivery. So they were telling me 1 day on the phone, trying to get out of, paying me for their mistakes and screwing me over. Missing items. Yeah, I had a missing item. 50 count of trays, which I told them to put back on my card. And they debited to my Instacart account because I really didn't want that. I wanted the fees associated with delivery. Everything associated with delivery, all the fees associated with it, refunded. And they wouldn't. Poor quality replacement. The shopper delivers an inadequate replacement item which the customer didn't specifically approve through the Instacart platform. He didn't even give me the option on any of those items for replacement. In about 1 minute, 12 items were quickly, they call it refunded, but it's not refunded. They haven't left the store, they haven't paid for it. 11 of those items were there. And the customer service team battles me saying, no, they were out of stock. Our driver told us they were out of stock. I called the store now 3 times. I confirmed the items were there. And you're still going to call me a liar. You're going to call Wholesale Club a liar. You're going to take business away from Wholesale Club because your drivers are too lazy to do the whole order that they accepted. And then your customer service team is going to try to cover their butt while trying to throw me under the bus. So, missing item and poor quality replacements, both check. Unprofessional service. The individual responsible for shopping for the items or delivering the items engages in inappropriate conduct during the shopping or delivery process. Quitting my order halfway through and saying that 11 items weren't there when they were? Pretty sure that's inappropriate conduct or unprofessional service. Ditching my order halfway up to my door and not completing the delivery, I might add, is definitely unprofessional service. Yet, none of the employees I talked to, like 8 separate chats, 3 separate phone calls, and a manager who promised to send me the form to my email, doesn't send me the form because I want to wait on the line to talk to her supervisor. Great retaliation. Tell me you're going to give me a refund, tell me you're sending me a form, and then just don't do it. So no wonder I want compensation for 24 hours worth of torture from their staff, dealing with lies, being minimalized and re-victimized 10 separate occasions. And then the lady's on the phone like, oh, I can give you, say I could put this money in your account, but I can't because my system won't let me do that. You're not supposed to be doing it. You should contact your CEO or your legal office if you have one. They should be handling this. Obviously, you guys don't have the IQ to deal with this. So, basically, I paid $19 for my Instacart membership this order and got treated 10 times worse than if I wasn't an Instacart Plus member. Oh. Sorry, I just don't want to say really bad words right now. I literally had an order comped because the driver was supposed to come here and he drove halfway across the damn city. And then when the order did get here, missing items, no bag of potatoes. It was a shit show and it hasn't stopped. It's gotten worse. 3 deliveries in a row get screwed up and now they're trying to stick me with it. I should be getting paid an employee salary right now because I've spent like 10 hours trying to show them that their driver is lying to them, that the items were in stock, that even though I don't want it, he should probably be fired. But honestly, it's your fault for not training him better. It's your fault for making sure that you didn't make sure he could read English, right? Did you? Did he do a test? Did you guys train him? Honestly, I think the whole problem with Instacart is your hiring policy. If you're gonna hire people where English is not their first language, you may have to train them. So I've had unprofessional service. I'm calling it late arrival because it never came to my door. Poor quality replacements and a missing item. The only thing they didn't have was a damaged item. And that 100% guarantee don't mean shit. They dodged it every single time on the phone, saying this, that, the other thing, you know? And this line here. Customers are eligible for a refund or a credit towards a future order up to the amount the customer paid for the items for the following order issues. So he doesn't replace any of my items. He doesn't look in the store to make sure they're there. And I get screwed out of half my order. I can't make my chili. I can't separate my 9-kilogram or 9-pound thing of hamburger, which is sitting in my fridge, oxidizing away. And you're still treating me like shit. I don't understand this. Your drivers are the ones that are messing up. You're the one that hired them. I'm not responsible if they take my groceries halfway across Kingdom Come. I'm not responsible if they bring me orders missing items. And to treat me this way? Because now it's happening 3 times in a row? I'm sorry, but you're not going to save your company by punishing your clients or your customers. This is appalling on so many levels. And then I have to go look at their CEO's Facebook page and all the donations and all the stuff she's doing and, oh, Black Lives Matter and all lives matter. No, apparently, if you're a white guy in Canada on disability, you don't matter. Instacart is going to victimize the shit out of you. Because their delivery drivers can't do a job. And after all that, they were claiming that the refund part was the 11 items or 12 items they didn't get. That was the refund part. That doesn't sound like 100% satisfaction to me. That sounds like I'm getting screwed because your driver pieced out early, didn't do his job, and then ditched it halfway in my laneway. You're going to charge me full price for the delivery. You're going to offer me $15 in lousy credits that I didn't ask for. You're not going to listen to my complaints. You're not going to listen to the fact that I don't have baggies to bag my beef. Because you're not making it right so I can reorder. They made the process impossibly hard and played stupid the whole time. I've had bad orders in the past, and they've taken care of it instantly. The one thing they didn't take care of was the bad drivers, the bad deliverers, the bad grocery shoppers. Now the disabled guy has to pay for it. I don't get half my order. I lose an entire day trying to deal with this shit. I punched my PlayStation 4 into pieces. I accidentally knocked the Wi-Fi dongle down and stepped on it. And now I'm tethering my phone to my computer just to use Wi-Fi. I didn't eat for 24 hours because of how angry I was. I was clenching my teeth and just hoping they wouldn't break. And I get nowhere. Oh, you did get a refund, $14. That's for the shit you didn't have in my order. The 50 containers. It's not making it up for all of this. And surely you don't think $15 is going to make up for it, or $18. You can take that and stuff it up your butt. You're victimizing me. You're treating me like shit. You're lying to my face. You don't do the due diligence of calling the store and asking them if the items are in stock. You just believe your driver flat out. The guy who couldn't even deliver my groceries to my door. And then when I finally fight to get the person to say, I'm sending the form to your email, they don't send it. And then I call back and I start explaining this to other customer service reps. And they're just flat out denying that I should get a refund. Well, I'm definitely not going to get a refund for the 3 grams of pot I've smoked in the last 24 hours. Usually I smoke about 1 gram, but super frustrated. They have taken my entire carefully planned month and effed it in the A. Every chance I gave them to make it right, they insulted me. Minimalized what happened and covered the driver's ass for what reason I don't know. But banning him from delivering to me doesn't protect the rest of your customers from this kind of shit. And acting like banning him is making this all right that half my order didn't get shopped for or delivered? BS. And after 24 hours of complaints and all that, the fact of the matter is, They could have made me happy and they could have fixed this. But they chose to battle. They chose to draw blood. They chose to treat me like I don't matter. And that it doesn't matter if my delivery didn't make it to my door. It didn't matter if he did half my order. No, none of that matters. Just tell the customer he's wrong. Just tell the customer that he's lying when he called the store and confirmed the items are there. And to get me so angry that I have to put this off for a third day. So really, $2,570 is no longer adequate compensation. You didn't deliver my order to my door. Your shopper pieced out halfway through the order. Your staff lies to my face for what, nine straight hours? They minimize everything that happened. They victimize me over and over. They tell me they know how I feel. Bullshit. You don't know how I feel. You're not me. You're not disabled. You haven't just been screwed over for your grocery order. And you got people giving you the runaround. And then every time you come back from checking the file after I start a new thing, you start treating me like shit again. I don't know what kind of targeted bullshit you put on my file or what kind of crap is going down in Instacart. But this is now discrimination of a disabled person. You call that a delivery when I can't get it. You call that an order when he gave up halfway. Your employees don't understand that I need to get the baggies and I want the refund. They drag it out to the point where I want to return the whole order and get all of my money back, and they refuse that. They don't give me the receipt for my order, which means I can't return it. I'm disabled anyway. I can't make it to the store to return it anyway. And after all that, when I mention the compensation, she laughs under her breath. She's got her supervisor over talking over her shoulder. And then she's going to lie that he's not there. He's coaching you. I can hear him. I'm not stupid. Earphones. Picks up a hell of a lot more. So honestly, at this point, I should get like big cash settlement, an apology cake, and maybe a letter, and maybe a hug. Maybe after all of that, I won't be angry about this anymore. Because my anger doesn't go away. It simmers, and then it boils. I am like the murder hornet. I never forget a face. Except for I never forget when people treat me like shit. It sucks, because every time someone treats me like shit, it skews my image of them. You'd think I'd be able to change that, but I can't. And now I've wasted another, 20 minutes making this video just so I'm not seething with fucking rage. My hip isn't my disability. My hip of a 75-year-old man that I've worn down bone on bone isn't my disability. My brain doesn't work. It never did. I'm pretty close to Kevin fucking Spencer. My life was shit. My parents were drug addicts. I had a hell of a time growing up. I survived the group home just to end up minimalized on disability, living off $16,000 a year, just to have Instacart screw with my food, to screw with my finances, and to make the last 24 hours worse than the last 6 years. There's been some pretty crappy stuff that's happened over the last 6 years to me. But at least that was all honest. When your employees start lying, and lying to my face after I've called and confirmed with the grocery store that the items are available, I don't know how I kept the C word out of my mouth, or the R word, or the... Can you say dumbass? I think you can say dumbass. I don't know how I didn't keep all that out of my mouth. I don't know how I didn't berate your staff and just screw myself over. So far I've been promised a full refund and had it reneged. I've wasted multiple hours of my life. I didn't eat for 24 hours. I was seething with rage for more than 12. And you're going to offer me $15. After I was promised a full refund. They were going to send me the form. She said I'd fill it out really easy and I could get a full refund. I haven't had time to deal with anything else. This has been my main focus because I'm not letting them screw me. So don't be surprised, Instacart, if you get a delivery of a 9-pound rotting hamburger log that your staff didn't even take the courtesy to realize is oxidizing in my refrigerator because of their ignorance to fix the situation. Like they were trying to tell me, reorder all the items you didn't get and we'll waive the fee after the fact. No. You messed up my order. You didn't deliver it. You treated me like shit when all I tried to do was get back the delivery fees. You gave me credits I didn't ask for. You took the $14 from the plastic containers and put it as credits when I asked you to put it in my account. You didn't listen to anything I had to say about the driver or the items actually being in stock. And you think now I'm going to settle for the money for my order? You could give me 10 of those orders. I'm not going to be happy. You've made an enemy. Every chance I get to take some of your business away or discourage somebody from using you, I'm going to do it. You know, it's bad enough you have groups of shoppers making groups where they're vowing not to take any tip less than $10. I'm on disability. I can't afford $10. I can't afford $5. But if I don't tip, I get treated like shit. I've had it. Your staff are incompetent. Half your drivers can't read English. And orders are getting screwed up all over Canada because you can't train your staff. And this comes all back on me today because the last 3 orders have been messed up because of exactly that. Letting drivers pick up multiple orders, mix things up. Letting drivers drive halfway across the city with my stuff. I have a burning sensation in my stomach right now, and that's probably my ulcer. I have had my heart beating out of my chest. My highest heart rate today was 131. How that didn't kill me, I don't know. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. Your staff has failed Every single time I gave them a chance to make this right, I gave them a chance to make it right with the delivery fees. No. I made them a chance to make it right with a refund. No. What is going on? So again, if you're a white guy on disability, it's okay for disability to treat you like shit. To tell you that you're lying and to kiss the delivery driver's ass even though he didn't even bring the order all the way to my door. So there's no delivery. Didn't make it to my door. He just ditched it off halfway up the laneway. So that's no delivery in my books. I'm disabled. He ditched half my grocery order because he didn't want to do it. And you don't think this is him doing malicious activity because he might have been one of the people who delivered the previous order? I do not know what's going on. But the minute I found out that those items were in stock and I told your people on the line, the fact that they didn't call Wholesale Club and confirm that, and then comp me every single missing item, it's a slap in the face. Then to call me a liar? That's a punch in the face. And then to give me $15 in credit over this, after 24 hours of bullshit, lies, and deceit? That's like bending Eric Cartman over and giving it to him up the a-hole. So what? You're just going to treat me like a cartoon character? Like I'm not real? And you're just going to F me real good? And then when I ask for compensation, your employee laughs under their breath at it? Honestly, I still think $2,570 is a lowball estimate. Because I'm a disabled person, already living a miserable fucking life. And your service agents went the extra fucking mile to call me a liar and to say that's delivered. And that my shopper looked around and those items weren't in stock. Even though I had already called Wholesale Club and confirmed that they were in stock, your employees are going to sit there and lie to my face, saying those items were not in stock. They're not going to call the store. They're not going to ask. They're just going to blindly believe the delivery driver who didn't even deliver my stuff to my door. Honestly, would you like to come here and cut off my balls too? And take my entire manhood away from me? You can put them in your purse. You can, I don't know, have them leathered and make a little coin purse out of it and have the balls glass so you can make marbles out of it. Because every single woman started the conversation with, oh, this is horrible treatment and we're going to fix this. And then comes back after opening up my file and gives me the runaround and treats me like shit. So on top of everything, I've been emasculated. Because I was getting so frustrated, I said the word shit, and they were going to end the phone call. I guess you guys can just call me Jessica from now on, because Instacart is basically making a bitch out of me. I have done more due diligence to prove that those items were there and got stonewalled. There's a picture of the delivery halfway up my laneway, and they're calling that delivered. And you wonder why I'm asking for $2,570. You really gotta laugh at that and take it as a joke. You have to insult me even further and make me feel like absolute fucking dog shit. For someone who has really, really bad anger issues, I don't know how I haven't just punched my phone already. Because I've wanted to several times. Never mind treating a disabled person this way. Treating anybody this way is wrong. Having your customer service team cover for your driver's mistakes and ignorance, and saying that the 100% satisfaction guarantee doesn't provide me anything. They're trying to say the items that he refused to get. Where is it? Customers are eligible for a full refund or credit towards any future orders up to the total amount of any fees paid by the customer for any orders with the following issues. Unprofessional service. But they wouldn't do it. I guess this wasn't unprofessional to stop doing my groceries halfway through and then ditch it off in my laneway. And I guess that's a refund or credit towards a future order up to the total amount of any fees paid by the customer. This whole thing has been unprofessional. I called, asked about the items, was told they were in stock, told them, and they did nothing. They wanted me to reorder the missing items. Let it go through on my bank card,